Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearthstone 4 Kaiserreich Ottoman Empire. Let us continue on where we last left off. So, we're not streaming this one because my internet doesn't work, and I don't know why. So we're just going to do some good old-fashioned YouTube recordings. But last time we beat over the Italians. We conformed the Italian Empire. We killed the Greeks as well. And other than that, we're kind of like mostly holding the fronts. We're holding in Russia. We're holding the Caucasus. And, I mean, at some point we do need to kill Belarus. We need to push our way back into Ukraine and through the Baltics. But I think the way that I see this right now, it makes more sense for us to focus our efforts on killing the Western Front first, and then turning our attention over to the East. Not to rush back with the Portuguese, that sounds completely a-okay. And for our national focus, what do you want to take right now? I mean, our stability is quite bad. I would like it to be higher than this. You know what? Just give me some infrastructure. It's nothing like super crazy, but I still think it works out in our favor. So you got a lot of troops over here in Switzerland. Not as many in, like, France itself. And I'm actually wondering, is there an army we can maybe move? Well, Brown Army right now is currently getting shifted here, because I wanted them to kind of close this gap. So that still makes sense. We push, like, right to here. Close this up. We encircle and kill. Somehow France is actually making maneuvers into... We got military access to Belgium, right? We'll just cancel that. Like, somehow the Entente actually makes some maneuvers into northern France. I'm happy with that, for sure. How long will it last? I could not actually tell you. Can I take Geneva from here? No, there's a big old lake. But I think we do have a maneuverability position here. We can probably counter in this province, and I think you guys can also move your way into here. I think if we can kill France, our options open up significantly. Just because, again, we can put all of our attention on Russia. And once Germany and the Austrians and the Italians, we don't need to worry about the West. I can't imagine if Russia by themselves are going to be powerful enough to really stop us. Also, we need more manpower. 5%. So I guess we're probably going to go to search for requirement as soon as we possibly can. I also see that we are requiring... We're missing 38 steel. Goddamn. Okay. Import more steel from the Austrians. Go like this. We'll get some steel from Germany as well. And aside from that, do we have any of these decisions we want to take? We could turn Albania into Bulgarian land. You know what? Albania, sure. Albania can have some territory. Bulgaria, you can have some land as well. I can't release Greece. Again, this is just an issue when it comes to... going back to old version of Kaiserreich, it kind of breaks the ability to release countries. I don't know why it works that way. It just kind of does. It's why, you know, Austria has Romania completely annexed. We have Greece completely annexed. We really can't do anything about that. I don't know why that's the case. It just is. So let's move these units forward. We can maybe also surround Nice, which I think would be quite nice. Get those units out of here. I want you to push in like this direction. And I believe you can probably get that done pretty soon as well. We're getting about 2 political power per day, which I think is pretty goddamn good. We want to keep on pushing this direction. I want Brown shrink their line basically just to be here. But I need you to push your way to Frankfurt next. Because we need to push Frankfurt, we need to push this. Encircle these units, get them killed off. And all these German units can kind of reposition themselves to be somewhere a little bit more useful. Again, 97, 98. Frankfurt's fallen. I then want to push my way into this province. That should get this to be basically completely encircled. So you got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 divisions are going to be in this little pocket, which I think is quite nice. And then I think after that point, we're probably going to send Brown Army down to the French border here. I think that just makes the most sense. We'll push into you. We really do need the manpower. So maybe we need to stop training all of these units. So train 5, get rid of the rest. We'll throw these 6 into Brown Army up and towards the north. And now that you guys are encircled, we can now try to come and kill you, which will be quite nice for us. When it comes to research, it is currently 41. We could go for like maybe a 1940 aircraft. That could be okay. But you know what? Actually, give me some hardtack and more piercing. I think we can definitely make something there work in our favor. It's 76, 79. You're at 52. I definitely think we do want Brown Army. Okay, you've actually broken through this encirclement, unfortunately. But I think we can probably push our way back immediately. How long until you're in this province? You'll be there in 3 hours. I don't think I can stop you, unfortunately. We draw you out like this. Oh, no, I can just push you back out. Okay. So I do need this cleaned up. I'm surprised that you lost, like, how are you losing this right now? 700 defense? Like, you should be pretty okay. I don't know really what your, problem here would be. I want to counterattack into you. Push in like this. Red Army. Move another unit here. Of course, we don't want to get ourselves encircled. Obviously, that would be negative for us. Well, I want yeah, red shrinks. Purple can expand a little bit. Let's have purple on the entire Italian border. I don't know why they're not defending this province, but apparently the AI doesn't seem to have any interest in taking it anyways, so we're still pretty happy there. Yes, and you should be able to get wiped out in just a moment. 97, 92. A complete little stack wipe. All these German divisions can now go somewhere a little bit more important, which is nice. You know what? Let's actually just not take a focus for a few days, just so we can get up to 150 political power as soon as we possibly can. And, like, where do we want to strike next? Then I do kind of want to bring Brown Army down south. But at the same time, maybe there's something to leaving them in the northern front near the Rhineland. And kind of having them push their way down south. Or, you know what, actually? I have a better idea, which is going to delete this. We're going to move you to Alsace-Lorraine. We're going to push you towards the Belgian border, and we'll get another massive encirclement of international forces. And that should, I think, that's got to be like the best course of action here. So bring all these troops down south. We've got our encirclement of Nice. I'd like to see if we can get them killed off. I mean, Nice is a pretty important city anyways we do want to take. And Red Army, stop overextending yourself here. Okay? It doesn't really work out. Also, we're missing rubber from East Asia. That's fine. We'll get that from Brazil. That's going to be, I think, a little bit safer. At least a little bit. I mean, this seems like a pretty easy point to hit. So let's shrink Brown Army down like so. We do see that the British have landed troops in northern Belgium. I don't know if that's going to be a big issue for us. I'm hoping it doesn't turn out that way. We're at 95, and basically I just want to move these units across. I mean, you are in a I know you're only in a level 1 fort. So we're not looking too bad. Still want to get you dealt with. And okay, we have our 150 political power. We'll switch you over to service by requirement. And for you, we just gained. You know what? We just gained some tanks off of this for free. Okay, Red Army, please stop. You know what? Just send Red Army to like here. Maybe that'll fix this somewhat. 68 on you is looking quite nice. This one French division, I will say, he really doesn't want to go down. I mean, he's got a lot of defense, but okay, we pushed our way through. Let's begin our push towards the Belgian border. Do we have cavalry in here? We do. Let's send the cavalry down this way instead. 79, 80, 65, still not too bad. Supplies here are not fantastic. We have a supply hub in Strasbourg. So we do need to kind of take that city for sure. What's purple up to? So I'm trying to think, like, can purple maybe... Like, can we kill Switzerland, right? Because we can kill the Swiss, that does also open up a lot of options for us. Yeah, we are killing some Frenchmen. Nice is going to collapse. Fantastic. And I think next we want to take Strasbourg, mostly just for the supply hub. I think Strasbourg, is it defended? Does it have a fort? It's got a level, ooh, it's got a level 4 fort, huh? So that is going to be pretty... What are you? Are you also level 4? You're level 1 fort, but you're also destroyed, so... Maybe we can surround Strasbourg? If we can surround the city, it'll make the fort not as meaningful. 516 defense, though. I mean, it's still pretty good. They're still pretty entrenched. How are you guys doing, by the way? You're still looking fine. Georgia and Azerbaijan are also still doing A-okay. I want to see if we can push you out. I mean, do you think Purple Army can move? I think the answer actually is yes. We're going to ignore Switzerland for the moment. Purple Army, your job at the moment is basically just to be in southern France. Like, very, very southern France. Take Marseille. Maybe, if you're lucky, push your way towards the Spanish border. I don't know how well that'll work in the long run. But yeah, we do need Strasbourg, just because we do need the supply hub. Do we have trucks? We do. So maybe if I were to switch you... Do we have enough trucks for this? 80? We do. Give you just a little bit more support. 99. Okay, we're holding on. We're holding on. Pan-Caucasian, we don't care about any of these naval invasions. I mean, how many planes are Mets? A few hundred? Okay, 85, 84. You really want to push me out here, huh? 83. I mean, I definitely see some solid areas for potential progress. And honestly, I think purple just goes fucking ham down there. We still need more and more manpower. That's our biggest issue at the moment, but that should get resolved in time. I'm going to throw you under a commander to last stand. I believe in your abilities at least somewhat. Do we have a railroad gun here? The French do. Like, that is so much. You can actually see the railroad gun right there. Bring you up. 68, though, is pretty defendable. Is Nancy a supply? You have a supply up in Nancy. Maybe we can make something there work instead. What about Mulhouse? Mulhouse also supply hubs. You know what? I think we actually have a decent few areas to try to engage in this from. Yes, okay. Bring the infantry down south. Move your way to Avignon. We're not going to... Actually, yeah, we're not going to purple actually do the AI attack. Just because I feel like we can maybe maneuver this a little bit better ourselves. 81, 84. But once you're done being attacked, we counterattack into you. We'll have some good positions there. We do want to surround Marseille, of course. You can push you in a little bit. If I can take this area, you'll be encircled. Which, of course, is a major boon to us. I want you going up and around like this. You can definitely take Anne. So you can maybe take this supply hub and get a very, very small French encirclement. Like, I really believe that is possible. You guys really not take Mulhouse? I mean, it's got like one motorized division in it. It really shouldn't be that difficult. Also, what do we have? We have 30,000 equipment. We need more aircraft. So let's get our aircraft production up for sure. And aside from that, I can we'll just build more military factories all across Anatolia. It really just makes the most amount of sense. If we can maybe move you like this. Move our tanks around. Again, we want to see if we can get this encirclement. Let's move you all the way towards the Spanish border. I think Purple Army is definitely our best bet here. Bring more reinforcements down here to reinforce. I will say river crossing fort, terrain, weather, night, we're getting a lot of horrible penalties. Which does definitely suck. Bringing you for an assist. We got one British tank, but I'm not really too worried about that, to be honest with you. We're really... How much manpower do we actually need right now? Only about, like, 40,000. It's actually not so bad. Bring you up here again for the assist. We got the encirclement. And now we can come in here, crush these guys. All of purple, though, I want you to assign onto this border. I mean, how close is France to being killed? They're currently at 76%, which, I mean, that seems pretty good to me. And we want to take Model House. Model House is a supply hub that will connect to our main supply hub soon. It may just take a few days, but I think we'll definitely get there. Why are you up here? Oh, yeah, because you're part of Brown Army, right? I knew that. I knew that. I think, yeah, your plan here now no longer makes sense. We're still going to try to push our way towards, like, Verdun. By the way, are we, we're not aggression pact, but we didn't do, I think the Entente, the Halifax conference did end up failing. Yeah, I still want to push our way towards the Belgian border. We're definitely getting some good maneuvers in here. We're actually almost towards Lyon as well, which is quite nice. Okay, you're actually not encircled anymore. And that's okay. We can deal with that for sure. 89, 92, 93. We're only like, I don't know if Nancy in this province actually connect or not. Are you connected? You're not actually, because this railroad here doesn't actually connect. So could I just quickly build a railroad between here and here? Throw that to the very top of the list. Thank you. How long would that take? I can't imagine it's actually already almost done. So when our railroad's finished, our supply lines here are going to be substantially better. Which is kind of one of the things that we do definitely need. 4 units in the north is, I think, a little bit much. I mean, we'll get our planning bonus for purple. I think Red Army right now really isn't doing, like, too much. Mostly because I don't know where to really place them at the moment. Also, when are you gone? You don't actually know when you're gone, so I'm just going to come kill you. That makes my life easier. But we're about to get, like, another really good encirclement. I can't see the Commune of France lasting too much longer. You're missing some light tanks. But you give us... Will you just give us some, like, 2 divisions? Which, I mean, I'm still happy about, don't get me wrong. Land forts, aviation. You know what? Give me... You know, let's handle the Yemeni affair. Sure, sounds okay. This one singular tank, we'll throw that into Brown Army. Because, I mean, they're the ones pushing their way up north. You know, and this is still an important front that we need to, I guess we can, like, push in like this then instead. 96 with you. I think Red Army is got to be the army right now. I really don't know what to do with them. Like, I can't really leave this position, but I also, at the same time, I would like them to be somewhat over here. Also, I do see that they're pushing their way through northern Italy now. So, Red Army, I guess for now, you are the North Italian defense. Try your damnedest, please. Bring these cavalry forward. Your defense stat is still insanely high. Oh, another tank. Bring you to Brown Army as well. And you know what? Actually, purple... Hold off for a second. Trenchman speeds, not really what we're looking for. I don't think I want any of you either. definitely take these 2 provinces. Okay, we got fuel refining up next. Do I want to take the next level? I don't think I do, but you know what? I will take the next level of rifles. Please and thank you. Go up here for the support. I mean, you are level 2 for it, which is not great, of course. I mean, some units are trying to, like, fall out of this encirclement, which is the smart thing to do. But I'm not a fan of it, for, I would say, obvious reasons. You can maybe keep pushing with you. I would like to take Lyon, because, I mean, Lyon is a major communard city. It's one of the cities that does need to collapse. Okay, 94, 95, 97, 98. 8, okay, come on. Okay, once this unit dies, this whole area is encircled. And should allow our forces to do a pretty decent number on them. And they should run out of supplies very, very soon. AA upgrade's not bad. Let's take you next. Are any of you even any good anymore? A lot of you are stability. I mean, stability is nice. Like a power gain, stability plus 10. I don't think there's really anybody else you'd want to take. Weekly stability. I mean, how bad's war support? It could be, honestly, could be worse. Could be worse. Why do we have you in charge? You're kind of garbage. Give me this one instead. A little bit of construction speed never hurts. Yeah, and these guys, they should get wiped out very, very soon. But I think with a push through southern France, a handful of really, really good encirclements against the communards, this is going to be a great time for us to end this episode. But if you've enjoyed, give it a thumbs up. Not enjoying, a thumb down. You want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.